Well, the difference between the conscious and the subconscious mind is not only the fact that the conscious mind analyzes and breaks up where the subconscious mind does have a flow of a sort, but also it's a question of a difference in degree of awareness. That we are certainly more aware on the conscious level than we are on the subconscious level. When you wake up, you are more aware. There's more energy in your brain. There's more alertness. By the same token, superconscious is a state of much greater awareness than this ordinary conscious state. In fact, people in their ordinary conscious state are a great deal more subconscious than most of them realize. Our culture today almost conspires to make us subconscious, to make us hypnotized. We become so susceptible, so suggestible to the world around us by all the suggestions that are given to our minds all the time in advertising. Just think how many minutes you watch on TV of commercials, of advertising. Just think how much your mind is conditioned to get this kind of glasses, that kind of toothpaste, this kind of soap, and so on. They have reached the point where people are very manipulatable. When there's a war, there's always been this kind of hysteria, but I think it's more increased now because of the fact that we're subjected to suggestion so much. In the war, everybody gets all angry at the enemy. Peace comes, suddenly they're our friends. We find ourselves so manipulated. One little fad starts in New York, and before you know it, they're doing the same thing in California. One little new product that takes a hold in California, and they're doing it in New York. All these things are a part of this suggestibility that, we find ourselves regimented in ways that we think of ourselves as a free country, but even little ways. You find yourself walking down a shopping mall, and there's music, and you watch, everybody's walking in step with the music. We're just somehow very much less aware of what we're doing and why we're doing it, the motives for doing it, than most of us realize. We're very much more open to hypnosis than most of us realize. In fact, in a way we can say that most people are, to some extent, hypnotized all the time. An interesting experiment was done with movie cameras in a supermarket, where the people walking through the aisles, looking at all these gaudy packages, their eyes would develop more and more of a sort of glazed stare that is associated with hypnosis, with a hypnotized state, as they saw these gaudy packages and took one after the other off the shelves and put them in their shopping carts, and came to the counter with their eyes virtually in a state of hypnosis, staring, until the bill was rung up and they saw how much they had to pay, and suddenly they were blinking again more than usual as they returned to ground. Well, this is an example of what I mean. People don't realize the extent to which they are hypnotized by others' thoughts,